Welcome back, everyone, for some chest and yep. I'm gonna warm up with 155, and yeah, and then I guess I'll put on the 35s. See what happens. Wish me luck. Alright. Scared. I don't want my progress to be all of not. Alright, so here is the moment of truth, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Alright, 5 ain't bad. 5 ain't bad. Alright. Oh, I so felt my left shoulder wanting to just, like, I don't know, pop out of socket or whatever. I felt it. And I leaned more to my right. Luckily, I've already done enough damage to my right shoulder from tearing right here with my rotator cuff. I feel it. Oh, I feel it in my shoulder. Left shoulder. Okay. Alright. Rest for a bit. Alright. Need a spot. Well, that was 7, ladies and gentlemen. All right. wish I'd spot. Could have done 2 more. Yep. Fuck. Casa que me que no, yeah. Barafuco. This will be my last burnout set on the bench, and then we'll be doing some butterflies. Once again, it was a great chest workout. Went up another 20 pounds. Well, 20 pounds instead of going up like 10 pounds every week. Well, it was like 5 pounds, and then 10 pounds, and then 15, and then I started going up by 10s once it started to heal. So now I'm up to 215, and when I can easily make 215 my bitch, then I'll slap on another 20 pounds, which would be the big plates, and I'll be back up to 4 plates again, and I'll feel good as fuck. As long as I can do that, not jinx it, and hopefully by the new year, I'll be back to benching what I used to throw around like it was fucking nothing. I can't wait. And then it's only, we're only gonna be, you know, going up by increments from there. Like, maybe I might, you know, now that, you know, I'm older, and I got that older man strength now, I can probably go and, you know, I don't have, like, child's, like, pecs anymore, so I don't have flapjack pecs, fully developed pecs like steroid users, but I have a more developed chest than I ever used to. Definitely one that can actually fill out. Not like when you were, like, in your early 20s and, like, literally you can only, no matter how much decline bench you did, you can only fill up the top part of your chest, no matter how hard you try. Decline bench is just a joke. Just do push-ups like I do at the end, where you know, you do them down here instead of like up here. You do them down there, and it's the same fucking thing, except for you don't have all that blood rushing from your legs to your head. Okay. Let's light this candle and get over to this thing that, you know, butterfly machine. You know, I'd much rather still have, you know, the lat pull-down machine, Dad, you fucking cocksucker. You fucking pussy-ass bitch. You didn't want me to have the back machine, because you knew for a fact that if I had, like, easy access to a bench and a back routine, literally, my upper body was unstoppable. I wouldn't even need fucking legs at that point. I'd just be walking around on my arms. I wouldn't even be, like, at that point, legs would be useless, because my arms would be so fucking huge that I could, like, Hulk myself over like huge areas by just like grabbing a wall that is pure iron or iron, because otherwise I just tear it off and lunge myself across the country. And yeah, but seriously, I know for a fucking fact that he held onto the back machine in his mind so that he can go and keep up with it. But there's been, one user out of the last 20 years on that thing, and it's been me. Only me. Only me. And I only used it maybe 5 times because it's been either in my dad's garage and then at his house where he has abandoned his family, killed my mother, now my sister who's dead but still walking the earth, for some fucking asinine reason. I guess it's the same reason why Democrats are all fucking fundamentalists. Fuck you, fuck all of them. Fuck my stupid fucking fat piece of shit whore sister, that fucking hua. And fuck my stupid piece of shit little bitch father. You fucking bitch. If I am not high as a motherfucking kite when I see you ever again, and I mean high as a fucking kite, like coke levels of high, I have to be that fucking high, which, you can't do when you get older and your liver takes damage no matter what you put in your body. So, yeah, it's highly unlikely. So, let's just, keep it in that highly, non-violent scenario. And just realize that I will knock all your fake teeth the fuck out of your mouth again, you stupid motherfucker. Instead of spending money on fucking your face and getting maybe, I don't know, an attractive wife that you wanted to spend time with, instead of fucking marrying my mom and breaking her soul down to nothing so she didn't feel comfortable doing anything. She couldn't have guy friends. She had to stay home all the time and wait for you to get home. Literally, she was your fucking 1950s hua. And you treated her as such. And as the years went by, you started at the 80s. The 80s was the pinnacle of women respecting themselves fully. And it was long before, women, and I realized this, and I have to make a really good fucking point. I brought up the point that it is all disgusting brown men and black men that have left, because I go on Signal's websites and all I see are women with bastard children that are fucking black and brown. It's fucking disgusting. It's like no white guy, which is the only guys that you can get now, because, the reason why your fucked up family is what it is because you fucked a loser, and now you're a fucking 3-time loser. And, yeah, now you want some fucking guy that's a non-loser to fucking pick up the fucking broken pieces that is your garbage waste of life. Ooh, children, they're special or whatever the fuck. You know how many fucking countries throw them away if they aren't perfect? Like, how many fucking mythologies? Just, the children first, kill the children first. They don't have personalities. They're not people. That's why that whole, logic over, people fighting for the thought of having a child and not having the ability to get an abortion or having to get an abortion or any of that such sort. The fact that people even talk about that when we aren't in the times of needing to kill children to stay alive. Hello? Unless you keep fucking bringing Somalis over here and fucking just M13 little bitch pussies pieces of shit. The M16 would fucking kill all of you, your fucking uncles, fathers, brothers, everyone that you even fucking know in your entire fucking life would be murdered in a fucking heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat, your whole fucking existence and lineage would be wiped off the fucking face of the earth if M16 heard about you doing this fake M13 bullshit. You're a bunch of fucking posers, and fuck you. Stop fucking ruining our country by making the stupid Democrats be all fucking pro-fucking Palestine like they aren't just fucking murderous cocksucking towelheads too. Fuck all of them. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of our country if you support a third world country. Oh! 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 And you know what? It's not just the men. It's the women too. They married the fucking state and the government because they all think it's okay to be, since the Me Too movement, that they're like, oh, I could do everything men do. Why do you fucking think there's fucking disgusting, manly trans athletes in women's sports? Because women thought they were just as good as men physically when it comes to actual physicality. Now you have men beating your ass, pretending to be women. These are hormoned, de-fucking masculated men that are kicking your fucking ass. And because of you stupid bitches treating men like shit, I mean, hey, you picked them, they deserve to be treated like shit, but you fucking picked them. That means you're a fucking loser and you have no chance at happiness ever again if you get knocked up or fucked by a black or brown person that isn't going to stay around. Because no one's going to want to raise your bastard brown and black kids. Who the fuck in their right mind would? Fuck you! Seriously, fuck you! For ruining the fucking world, never mind our country. So yeah, all you fucking hooahs out there, yeah, it's because of you too that the world is shit. The reason why black people and brown people fuck you and then leave you, it's because, and then do it again and again and again and again, and then you are collecting, off the state for enough children to make yourself like a millionaire almost. And like hell, you're giving it to the kids. You are dumb enough to fuck that many losers. You're a fucking loser. You don't deserve help. All single mothers out there, unless you lost your husband or, if you're a single mother and you didn't get married, you don't deserve help whatsoever at all. You don't deserve shit. You opened your fucking legs, you were the fucking hooer, and you took some dirty dick, and that dirty dick got you pregnant. And that dirty dick went off and fucked someone else and got them pregnant too. You're just a fucking statistic, and there is no rights on your side. You are a product of your own persecution and your own poverty. You are the product of your entire life. You're a fucking lifetime loser if you have a bastard or just any child with a fucking brokey. You mean, every time a girl goes and mentions me spending money on her, especially if she has a kid or isn't special or old style, classy, proper, doesn't act like a full-on Asian woman that knows that, if a guy gets you a gift, you give him a gift. If a guy pays for your meal, you pay for his meal. Vice versa, that's just how shit works in a respectful society. When you are then in the household, you speak when you're fucking spoken to. I don't want that at all. But that's just how it goes. And you know what? Their countries are doing much better than ours. I mean, we're constantly in fear of their countries, and they don't allow their countries to see our disgusting shithole, our pothole of fucking disgusting losers and scumbags. America the Great. Yes, we have the opportunity to achieve happiness if you want to put up with all of the fucking scumbags that will try to grift off you and use you all along the way. And you have to go and know true to yourself what amount of grifting and being a good person is allowed to get you to where you need to be, because all the people along the way, yes, they should be stepped on, but at the end of it all, you want to be able to sleep at night. And that's why I can sleep at night. That's why I have these rants. And I fucking will tell off any motherfucking lefty lunatic in my fucking face ever. And I don't have to say much. All I have to say is, you better move, or I am going to punch a hole through your face. And if you go and say that enough times, they touch you. Wah! Why do you think I do boxing? So I can literally jab a hole through someone's fucking face. Everyone's like, oh yeah, that, you don't box like a professional boxer. There's no real technique. I don't want a fucking technique. I just want to be able to fucking jab someone in the fucking face and literally almost kill them, or have the power to kill them, and just to, it's like a car. Like, I don't actually want to kill anyone, because then I go to hell, and I won't be able to see my mom and my dogs, and my best friends. So like, they're more of my best friends, obviously, because, they are completely loyal, and my actual human best friends fuck me over. I can't even tell you how many times. The second one, who I actually had to go and write off, did it so many times I had to write my best friend off. And then he dies like 2 or 3 years later when COVID is in the height, because he's doing the exact reason why I had to write him off. I had a nice house, and I couldn't have it smelling like fucking day-old beer and tobacco, and which ultimately made it smell like a fucking just like a saloon or a backwater town bar called Backwater or Bathwater. Literally, like, it smells like the friend that we always used to hang out with and party at his house, and he didn't give a fuck about his parents, and neither did his two brothers, so they just trashed that fucking place, even though it was a really nice building. And luckily the father worked his ass off, so he had a crazy fucking pension and shit. He's one of them state fucks. I'm pretty sure either that, or he's got a state paying type job, because he doesn't work very hard. As long as whatever he's doing, he can, be 5'1" to do it, then yeah, sure. If that's, that's how it's all you gotta do, then yeah, you can do it. And he's just getting paid way too fucking much for it. So they have had the privilege of being psychopaths. The entire family, except for 2 that I know of, are absolute fucking lunatics. One of the uncles was in prison for killing a guy, and then so was one of the other uncles that also killed a man. And one got let out of jail when I was partying with them and scared the fucking shit out of me, because I was the jackedest person around. So, of course, he's like, hey, who's this little fuck? What, you're fucking 5 years older than the oldest? Our prized possession. Then, not even 2 weeks later or whatever, threatens to literally kill the boy to go in the oldest, because he grabbed the wrong beer and grabbed his beer, which it was just, that was the cover, because he's a literal psychopath. He murdered people and is ready to go back, literally at any moment. That's why everyone was actually afraid of him, because he was ready to go back to prison. For some reason, getting fucked in the ass by other dudes is something that people can't get over after they get used to it. I don't get it. That's why any person that's ever spent any real time in prison, I'm just like, exactly. I don't know what to fucking say or anything near them, because One, I know what the person's capable of, so I'm not like afraid in, oh my god, what is he capable of? I'm afraid like, oh, I know what any human being is capable of, not just this no one fuck. And he's a nobody. He's already, thrown his life away by integrating into prison society, which is not a civilized society, by the way. Not in America. Maybe in Nicaragua now, but still, even then, that's military. It's not civilized. I mean, yes, it is the perfect, whip your butt into shape. That's if, like, we want you to be a walk around robot that could, have PTSD at any moment, because that seems to be what every single person that's been yelled at the National Guard is capable of today. And it's the PTSD where they kill their families, not the PTSD where they wake up and are afraid. It's the one where they act only and are the monster, not afraid of the monster. There's two different types of PTSD. There's the one where you are not fit for civilization, and the one where you are. Normally, the ones that have the terrible PTSD aren't in civilization, they're on the streets. But because of programs and wanting to save every person that was forced, because they were forced into that situation because of the draft. But anyone that gets PTSD that joins willingly shouldn't get any help. Like, it was their fucking fault. They didn't know that their mind could handle that type of pressure. They didn't grow up, being above average in, tactical anything. Like, when stress hits, how did that person react for the first, 20 years of their life or 18 years of their life? Like, that fucking matters. The fact that the military doesn't look into that is the same thing as DEI. Because they don't even look into that. Never mind going in, all the other standards. Because it's not easy to get in the military. And they don't even do full, personality background checks. That's why there's so many fucking mass shooters that were ex-military and have access to guns. And it's going to continue to happen the more and more we have Democrats living in our country. And that's just a fact. Because they're all radicalized and you live on political violence. And then because of you actually live rent-free in a mind as strong as mine. Where politics was all beneath me because you were all stupid fucking morons. All of you. All of you were. Even Fox News, you were all dumb fucks. Because even Fox News was just trying to combat MSNBC for fucking 15 years. So literally, news hasn't been intelligent since like the early 80s. When when live TV happened and you are watching the news and people stopped what they're doing because it's on the news. Because the news was actual fucking reality. The moment the news isn't real life, it's not news. And the moment that you pander to it or believe it is the moment that you are a fundamentalist waste of life and should get deported out of our fucking country, you fucking communist Democrat piece of shit that has never read a Marxist book in your fucking life, yet you live like one. You don't even fucking know why he ever did. Or the fucking, the purpose or the profit or anything. The yays and the nays, the good and the negatives. You don't fucking know dick, dick face. You fucking stupid fucks. Out there just every day fucking wasting life. And once people got that, it was my generation because of the fucking ignorant fucking boomers only giving a fuck by themselves and their fucking cars and shit. That's because you only cared about your cars, you fucking boomers, that you didn't pay attention to hygiene and all that shit. So now millennials don't give a shit about hygiene and they hate cars. So that's why this next generation and the millennials are all making little fucking bubbles that are just made to, be self-driven and be exactly the same. literally everywhere. They're just a non-good-looking piece of shit that would crinkle up in a fucking heartbeat if it wasn't like Demolition Man, like safety tested. You know Demolition Man. It's so fucked up, but anyone should seriously go back and like the Critical Drinker. I mean, he got the boys ass backwards wrong because the director is a woke lefty piece of shit, Eric Kripke. Yes, I would do anything to be on the magic that was the boys and Gen V, but eventually your wokeness is going to ruin whatever the fuck you created, and I just hope that you create the perfect show before you fucking go off the deep end. There's signs in Gen V of rewrites, and it wasn't just because of Andre killing himself, because everyone fucking hated him for cheating on Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, Patrick Schwarzenegger, who played Flame Boy. He cheated on his girlfriend. Cheated with his girlfriend, and and she is this gorgeous telepath, super intelligent girl, gorgeous, and like, you know, one of those girls that no matter what will always be like one of the most beautiful girls around, like that Lindsay Lohan type girl, which even all the drugs and she still looks amazing. Drugs and all the fucking Muslims and other fucking, first or it was the fucking the gangsters, and then it was like, you know, just the straight heroin dudes, and then it was like Muslim after Muslim pretending to be a prince or to have a rich family, or yeah. Anyways, she finally found a rich prince, and he paid off all of her debts to the point where she didn't have to do any jail time. And yeah, now she's back doing fucking commercials and stupid fucking movies with a fake ass piece of shit woman that was hot back in the day for her tits. And if she didn't get like breast implants and she is wearing like, you know, literal towels under those tits, like right now when she walks around in her like, jean outfit, the fucking overalls, her tits look like they just got done, and she's got like, 2500 cc's, so she actually looks really hot. But every other picture you see of her, she does not have that look. So it was all just for making her seem like she was the same woman that was in True Lies. When True Lies and well, it was mostly just True Lies. No one really watched the other one. But she did an aerobics movie or whatever. And was that in True Lies? I don't remember. But yeah, and she also was known for his known back then. It was like late 70s, early 80s. Having an ass that was large at all was unattractive. I don't know why. I never understood it ever. And I wasn't born in the generation where asses that were fat were in. I wasn't. I got born during the misogynistic tits, fake tits, bigger the better, balloon tits. And if you don't have them, then you're fucking ugly. And yeah, and that was it. Just that whole misogynistic, raunchy era of living, which was just quality going down the tube because women realized that all they had to do was just not eat and get fake tits. Now they actually have to go to the gym and do squats, which requires protein if they want their ass to stay big and if they want their tits to stay big, or be big without having huge implants, or to not shrink after getting the implants because they like the size of them. I mean, that's why every woman should get implants before they have kids, because you will absolutely love how big your boobs and how nice your boobs look after you've had kids. Every single porn star in the industry that started doing porn again after they had kids are literally twice as hot as they ever were. Like, fucking ever. I mean, fucking Kira Mia, Ryan Connor, fucking, oh my god, there's so many of them. Did Ryan Connor have kids? No, I don't think so, actually. Nah, she just aged a lot and then came back from like making it like huge rich off of just the fact that she was like a hardcore like squatter and she ended up having a ridiculous booty for a white girl back in the day, which is like in porn world in the late 70s, early 80s, you wanted to have the biggest assets in the world. Like, you wanted to have a huge ass, period. And, you know, it wasn't just, yeah, being top heavy. So, yeah, that's why. And it's funny that it took like 20 years in the porn industry of that being the most desired thing in the world for it to become pop culture. Like, seriously. So pop culture that literally, like, you can't even be average and not have at least like one of the three, lips, tits, or ass, and have them absolutely have one of them be ridiculous, or you are like a 3 or a 4. Even if like you're kind of pretty and have a great personality, who gives a fuck? Because today is a piece of shit, and you can't get away with not having more than one attribute. Like, you have to be like, you know, incredibly charismatic, incredibly everything in at least one category for you to even be worth the time of day. And there's not many men out there, so women that don't live in California where everyone's fucking got at least one masterful asset because they've paid for it, and or Texas, because bigger the better, and also because a lot of California immigrated to Texas because they ruined California. And now it's gang territory. You stupid fucks. Like, California. Like, to think that the state where Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California is now a woke bullshit piece of shit fucking shithole with an order of shit. And isn't that what you're supposed to do with shit? Scrape it up with a little shovel. And they don't do it. So, yeah. Alright, that was my rant for today. And, yeah, that was my rant. I feel great now. Alright, butterflies. Of course, I'm being braggadocious. You spend that much time talking about fake tits, you gotta show off arms that are as nice as them. Almost as nice. I mean, fake tits are perfect. I mean, I still have to have a pump to go and have, you know, this perfect look. Pump. And the hottest, most, you know, wisest craze are filler tits, so they get pumped full of silicone or saline or whatever it is. I try not to pay attention. The fact that I know CCs and all that and cup sizes are just, it's uncontrollable. Those were facts that I didn't try to know. But yes. Ha 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 ha. You sandbagging son of a bitch. You're sexy as fuck, upper body. Ah. All right. That's sore on my shoulder. All right, maybe only one set of these. Damn it, my left shoulder. Damn it! Son of a bitch! Feels good. I love yelling that much. Afterwards, when you don't have a voice anymore, it feels fucking great. Like nothing in the world could bother you for the rest of the day. It's fucking amazing. Alright, let's go to 11, motherfuckers. Let's do this. These are my declines. Oh. Oh. Holy fuck. This has been Bodybuilding by Holobic. I'll catch you next time.